How are you doing, Shannon? I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for hurting me.
I wonder where they go.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the
I just
precious
did the
butterflies
flying.
I see near
I
the
haven't
edge of the
arrested the
forest.
animals yet.
Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and
This is my
I've
second
had an
round. I've
irrationally
beat it
intense
before,
fear
so-
of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind! Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Have you played lately?
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Folk still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Thanks for the gift. Are you gonna play later? Welcome in.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
How are you doing?
ever be happening.
Revelio.
Pushing a plough is good, honest work.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Welcome in. How are you doing?
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
I'd rather go alone. To a dance?
Why not? In fact, I think they should insist that we go alone. Imagine I did 26 hours of homework last week.
Let me guess.
Find anything yet?
History of magic.
How did you know?
By the disappointed look on Binz's face. I think you're breaking his heart.
That's fine.
Welcome in.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern.
Come in, everyone.
I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Welcome in.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me.
Welcome in. What task do I This is pretty simple. What do we need
Levioso!
Welcome in. Tap and share, try to get more people in here.
Brilliant.
Welcome in.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world. Glacius, there you go. Catching them quickly.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Try to beat that.
Accio!
That was one for the ages. Akio. All in the wrist. I've seen worse. Akio. Nothing to it.
Accio!
Not bad. Not bad. Wait, did I win? I won!
Yeah.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Try to beat that.
Accio!
Didn't think you were a match for me. Accio. All in the wrist. That was one for the ages. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio!
Missed the mark a bit on that one.
Try one more time.
We should have bet a few galleon. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio!
Too much.
I've seen worse. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio!
I'll let you have that one. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio!
Didn't think you were a match. We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Damn want.
Now I have a chance.
Accio!
That was one for the ages. Accio. Try to beat that. Lucky shot. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio!
Not bad. Not bad. Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
I hope you have your affairs in order. I don't waste time. There's not a thing worth learning from civilized society, except how to lie.
Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Confringo!
That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it? It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft. Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. If it isn't more...
Confringo! Protego!
You'll have to fight eventually.
Levioso!
Am I? Nothing more than luck. You dare slay one of my own!
Accio! Confringo! Confringo!
Protego! Confringo! The hatch Incendio! Rookwoods don't go down easy. Incendio! Protego! Confringo!
Stupid one! Accio! Confringo! Levioso! Protego! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Amateur!
Incendio!
Let's drop a reductor!
Accio!
You're in there!
Expelliarmus! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Protego! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Walk away.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Who lived here, I wonder?
Expelliarmus!
Accio!
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
These rocks have seen better days.
Intriguing place, Zanbakar's tower. Lovely view.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else.
Quickly now. Well done.
Quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Tempest Totalis.
I'm famished. There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making it grapple.
Revelio.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood.
That was pitiful!
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Revelio.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego.
What have the Keepers planned for me? These look familiar.
Accio!
Was it Accio I used before? What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
Accio!
More statues.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo!
Not making this easy on me.
Accio. Accio.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Accio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Oh yeah.
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Confringo. Accio.
Piece of cake.
What a relief. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
I should ask.
Hello again. I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Ha, stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all.
Once you have completed the tasks I've set for you, I would like to teach you Sendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. Hear you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
My advice when dealing with the tales of Beetle the Bard still ring true today.
I have been drawn to Celestial hair.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Off to the races, then.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here. You can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Are you feeling better?
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition.
Have you heard of
and
Harry
cleanliness.
Potter
Good work, everyone.
Something like that.
Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of nasal whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you.
Oh,
They know a
next
good egg
weekend.
when they
I
see
gotta tell
one.
you.
As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually,
can't hear
in
me?
light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
Can you hear me now?
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Can you hear me? Oh, a minute. You should be able to hear me. Can anyone hear me? Yeah, I'm seeing your messages. It's showing that I'm talking. Okay, that's good. That was weird. I don't know why you couldn't hear me before. Can't you hear me?
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Alexa, can you hear me? Okay, good.
Don't
So I
worry,
was saying,
we're nearly there.
Not this
It's
weekend,
just
but
ahead.
the next weekend your Switch comes. Are you alright? I know you
Stand
can't
back.
wait. So this is a Hogwarts Legacy game. It's like the movie Harry Potter. Have you ever heard of it?
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Have you heard of it? Well, so it's magic.
I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer
They're
story.
pretty good.
But I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing.
Are you feeling better?
I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
There we go.
One wonders if one's life is indeed carved out by destiny, or merely the collection of
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
No! Expulso!
Protego.
Incendio!
Accio.
Protego!
Are we preparing a charitable soup? Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Something's not right here.
Accio. Confringo.
Protego!
Stupid one. Stupid one.
What have you
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
They'll rest in 10 graves.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
You're going to regret that. You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you?
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio. Confringo.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. This place has seen better days. That's it.
Try not to make...
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo.
This looks like trouble.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Both sides. Wanna look up?
Accio, Confringo, Expelliarmus. Stupid. Stop stupid. Accio, Potato.
Stop that right there.
You can't hold up forever.
Accio.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Petrificus Totalis!
Look at your foot. Leviosa, Bolsvelius.
Stupid. Not to do that.
I know stupid one. You weaken quickly. Accio. Stupid one. Accio.
Petrificus Totalis!
Expelliarmus.
Flash of you.
Petrificus Totalis!
Accio. Expulsion. Expelliarmus.
That's mine.
Petrificus Totalis!
Perfect.
Reducto!
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Incendio.
Petrificus Totalis!
Expulso. Potato. Stupid spinach.
Petrificus
Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
Petrificus Totalis!
Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
And be sure to stoke the flames with an easy...
You're the Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
More work when not free.
Confringo. Accio.
What's that? Better have a look then.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Monty, how you doing? Thank you for the heart, me.
Revelio.
How are you? You can hear me, right?
Why won't she just let us use gillyweed? What's the point of even learning about herbology if we can't get ourselves into some trouble with gillyweed? If I haven't personally met a mermaid by the end of term, I can tell you I shan't be happy.
I'll trade you a spoon's worth of flubberworm mucus for a pufferpod.
When my grandfather went to this school, Dilys Derwent was the headmistress.
Can you hear me? Well, that's good.
Accio!
Are you going to open today? Oh, that's nice. Are you having fun?
Cheering everyone on was magnificent fun. I don't see why people so many letters arrive every day, and none of them.
Leviosa!
Nice to see you.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeydukes?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework.